Hey folks, this is Scott. You know who this is. Obviously, if you're on my Facebook page, you know who I am. Over the past few months, I've had quite a few people coming to me saying, "Hey Scott, I'm driving anywhere from 25, 30,000 miles a year. I'm trying to save a little bit of money at the pump. I'd like to get something more fuel economy, like a Focus, or get into a Fusion. Um, getting like 19, 20 miles a gallon out of my current vehicle. I'd like to get something better, like 26, which is what the Fusion's getting, or maybe 31, which is what the Focus is getting, and that's what I drove before. I just recently traded mine in for a Fusion hybrid. My hybrid, I'm getting at 42.5 miles per gallon average. I've put about 8,500 miles on it in the past 2.5 months, something like that. So what I look to do is maybe try to guide people towards a hybrid or an energy based on their average driving, right? So the energies are nice. It's a plug-in electric hybrid. Gets you up to 19 miles of driving on a full charge. After that, it turns into a straight hybrid mode. This is really kind of nice if you have a short commute on a day-to-day basis. Good chance that you only be using electric most of the time. If you're going to have a longer commute, it might not make so much sense. So if you've got a little bit of a longer commute, it's a little bit smarter or wiser to maybe go with the hybrid as opposed to the energy. First, here's a look at the 16 Fusion S, the non-hybrid. You see right here, Fusion S. Wanted to point out a couple things. 26 miles a gallon, MSRP 22,935. Pick this one because there's no extra options. Over here on the screen, I just kind of impose those things. 26 miles per gallon, 22,935. Comparing it with the 16 hybrid, right? The 16 hybrid S, no extra options. You're gonna get 42 miles to the gallon, price at 26,010. That's MSRP. Just add those information over here. 26,010, 42 miles to the gallon. Net difference in price $3,075. Fuel economy $16, 16 miles per gallon. So sitting inside my Fusion, take a look at the current fuel prices.
Please say a command.
Fuel prices.
Fuel prices. You can select an item from the screen.
Just to show you, we go type. We want regular. We're going to sort this by price. It's going to show us that the cheapest gas is $1.90. It ranges anywhere from $1.90 upwards to $2.20 a gallon. So that's going to be our spread. Is anywhere from $1.90 to $2.20 a gallon. That's going to be 205 should be the average, right? 205. So what I want to take a look at is fuel savings based on the driving habits. As we saw earlier, the average cost of gas in the area is $2.05 per gallon. Me personally, I'm driving about 30,000 miles a year. So what we have here is number of gallons used is going to be average, which is 42 miles per gallon. Divide that into 30, you're going to get 715. Same thing here, 26 into here is 1154. Here's what your cost of fuel is going to be per year based on 30,000 miles a year. So if you're in a hybrid, you'll be here. On a gas, you'll be here. Your net savings difference is here, right? Right here I've calculated the estimated cost based on 4% over 6 years, financing the difference, which is $48.11. Here's what we take a look at. Total fuel savings, which I got from here. Roughly $900 on 30,000 miles a year. Savings per month, $75. Your net difference is this plus this, which is about $27. That's you're going to save $27 by spending a little bit more on a car to get with a hybrid as opposed to the gas model. Now, if gas goes back to where it was at $2.75 per gallon, you can see where this starts to make a big change, right? Based on my driving. So I'm gonna save $100 a month in gas, but your net fuel savings is $50. That's a big chunk of money, right? So there you have it, folks. As you can see, yeah, it's going to cost you about $3,000 more to get into a hybrid versus a gas model. But for those of you, such as myself, that are driving high miles, anywhere from 25 30,000 miles a year, it's going to make logical sense because your net savings between the extra cost of what it's going to be to get in the hybrid versus your fuel savings is going to be in the positive. You know, you take gas prices where they're at right now. Yeah, it's 26 bucks a month. That's less than $1 a day, right? Some people, depends on how you want to break it down. Yeah, $1 doesn't seem like much. 26 doesn't seem like much, but it starts to add up. Now, if gas starts to creep back up to where it was, $2.75 a gallon, like it was earlier in the year, you can start to see a $52, $53 savings per month in fuel, and that can be big to some people. You know, some people live paycheck to paycheck, and $50 a month is a lot of money. You know, some people $26 a month is a lot of money, but now how you look at it, you're gonna add some money to your pocket. You know, maybe that can go towards, you know, taking your spouse or significant other out to eat, or maybe you got a beautiful daughter such as myself, and you want to go do something nice for her. But so what you start to look at is you got to look at your overall budget. You know, where can you save money every month? Where can you put some extra money in your pocket? You know, it may not just be, yeah, the cost may be more, but if you got a lot of miles that you're driving, you're going to start to save some money. And let's face it, we could all save a little bit of extra money, can't we? So next time you start to consider a vehicle, you know, take a look at a hybrid. I mean, I drive one. It's actually a pretty nice car, really smooth. It's got enough power for me. Yeah, if I had my choice, I'd get another F-150. I'm just a truck guy, but you know, financially it doesn't make sense. When I was in my truck, I was getting like 18 miles a gallon. I was spending well in excess of like $600 a month in gas. Sorry, I was actually getting 14 out of my 2010 5.4. I was getting about 14 miles a gallon, spending in excess of $600 a month because gas was like astronomical at the time. And that's why I made a decision to go down to first the Focus, and now I'm into the Fusion Hybrid. But you got any questions, you know how to get a hold of me, hit me up, let me know what I can do to help you out. You got the number 503-473-6361.